Yo.
Mic check.
Yeah, you see.
Yo. There we go.
Yep.
Yo, and you see it's cool. Yeah, we good. And then I edit it anyway too. So, and then I'm putting the hat on too. Get some of this sweat, bro. I'm fucking sweating like a motherfucker.
You gotta hell that.
Put on the costume.
I know, bro. It is. It does kind of help. I'm not gonna lie.
I have that hat too.
Yeah, from Fuck Native. Yeah. I can see that shit in the mirror over there. Alright, you're right. Yeah. B-Day, D-Ro, JD. I'm Harmon Warhol. Alright. Harmon Warhol giving you another episode of the Harmon Warhol Show. And today I have three special guests here today, and I actually have different camera angles. They are part of the Port City Wheelie Crew. Sunday Fun Day. I have Dank, I got Dank, I got JD here at the Harmon Warhol Show. Thank you guys, bro.
Hey,
it's popping, bro.
Show.
Early as fuck.
Good morning.
How you guys doing? You guys got some Starbucks and shit?
Oh yeah, man. You know Debo gotta have his.
You guys got my dad on 10 toes this morning? He's right. Did you see him? He's just like, yo, nigga, what the fuck?
He hella recognized me. He was like, I remember you.
He knows you. That's why I was like, fuck. Did I tell him? I think I mentioned it, and I forgot to tell him about the day. Yeah. But you guys are doing cool today?
Yeah.
You guys got some events to go to today too as well. Some rides.
Yeah, there's some rides today.
Yeah, there's some rides today out of town in the Bay Area. You know, get out this hot weather. Try to go soak up some of that one over there. You know.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Too hot out here.
It is hot. I was in the Bay yesterday and it felt great. Obviously, we were just walking around. I had a long sleeve on, just walking around taking pictures and shit. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But okay, so. Let's start. So one thing, let me see. So are you guys in the Aaron's documentary video thing? Or you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we haven't did our interview yet, but it's he wanted to do it Sunday. So
tomorrow?
Yeah, he was like, let's knock it all out at once. He was like, I still need more footage, and he was like, and then I need yours and Damon's.
So I'm in it before you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's kind of what kind of brought it up to, because Aaron told me to. You know what I mean? And then I was just like seeing you guys. I've been seeing you guys around at events. And you guys pop up at people's music videos. You know what I mean, and everything. Support. I think that's actually super major, super big. You know what I mean? Because one thing, especially as an artist, just trying to have a music video and shit, just to have anybody show up, and then when y'all show up, it's a fucking whole. You know what I mean?
Party. It's a fun.
And it changes the vibe, though. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then same thing, even like when the cops come through or some shit, they're like, oh shit, like it's not like, oh what the fuck, it's like, oh shit, like this is where it's at today. Like, you know what I mean? So it's always great seeing you guys around and everything. So from what I hear, Debo, you're the one who started running this, or
we all kind of been doing it together, but for the most part, I've been kind of out in the front a little bit. You know, I'm sponsored by SE Bikes, a bike company.
Okay.
We've been all of us been putting kids on bikes daily for years.
That's so huge.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
It seems huge, but you know what I mean? It's not really like that to us. It's just like, man, we see a kid struggling and we just want to do it. We just come out of our heart. It ain't even like we planned it or talked about it. Or,
like you guys had some like
we just look at each other from like across
check little homie out. Like we
just look at each other from across the room, you know, and it's crazy, man. Like I'll look at him, he'll look at me, we'll look at each other, my wife, our people, we got other people too, you know, but it's just trip, man. It's trip how it works. We just all of a sudden there's money on the table and there's a bike under the kid's butt. You know,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been knowing each other?
What are we about? 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah,
5 years. 5 years. Yeah. So you guys been all separately just riding bikes and doing stuff like your own.
Well, we all kind of came
I started riding because I seen his movement going on. You know what I mean? And I got brought and introduced to him, and I was like, oh, this is the dude I want to be around. You know, just because he's like a solid person, you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, for sure, that's the type of people you need to be around, you know what I mean? So I mean, I've been around for 5 years now, you know. So
yeah, that's what's
we got several kids that we like cater to. You might want to say, you know, and a few of them have been around since day one. JD actually brought those kids on board, and you know, we ran through kids like, you know, stop signs on a country road. I mean, they come and go as they want to, you know. We can't do nothing to control that or nothing. All we can do is provide what they need while they're there and try to give them the best, you know.
Provide an influence, pretty much. You know, and try to influence them on a good path and just, you know,
it's sad because a lot of them don't have both parents. Yeah. And they don't really know how to act when somebody really wants to love them. Yeah. And they kind of shun it off a little bit, and then I think they regret it later, but we're always there for them when they do come back. Yeah, that's what's important.
That's all you can do, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel you on that.
We don't ever talk bad about them. We don't try to salt their name up. Like, it ain't even about that. We're just like seeing when they come back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what it's about, really.
That was one thing I actually mentioned in the Aaron's documentary thing that he was. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be in it.
For sure you are. For sure you better be. Before y'all.
Especially like now, I mean, when I was younger in Stockton, bro, I never seen nothing like that. I might see like, you know, 5 or 6 kids on the bike group together, but when you see like, you know what I mean, just like a herd, you know what I mean, and like you see how happy they are, you know what I mean, just to be part of something, and it's just like, dog, that's so fucking dope. That's the biggest thing I can say about it. You know what I mean, whether about traffic or whatever. It's just like, bro, like look at, like, that's something positive. It's not like I'm seeing people like beat down cars on the way or nothing like that. Or it seems you guys are organized enough.
There's a lot of families riding. You know what I mean? Now it's a lot of families. There's a lot of dads bonding with their kids over bikes now and stuff like that. And the bike's bringing out the kid and the older guy, because now all us, we trying to wheelie and we trying to do all this stuff, and you know, I'm almost 40. What the hell am I doing trying to wheelie? You know, but he's still up there wheeling and doing all that
for
stuff.
years. Though I think a lot of us here, you know, speaking for all three of us, I feel like for years we would really focus on making us smile when we see the youth get out there and come out on the bikes, but I think we've all really pretty much turned our whole angle, and now when I see families out there and husband and wives and a dad and a daughter, a dad and a son, man, that's touching. It's really cool, because that's like the next 2 weeks, within the next few weeks, you know, that dad and daughter comes back out with the niece and the nephew and a friend and then his brother, so now there's like their whole family's out there now, you know what I mean? There's like 6 of them, 8 of them, but next thing you know, there's 10, 12, 15 of them, you know? It's pretty dope, man. You see like everybody come together and see how people just mingle with each other. It doesn't matter what hood you're from, what color you wear. It don't matter. When you're on your bike, you're on your bike, man. None of that shit matters. Like, nobody even cares. It ain't even about that. They just get out there, put that vision of being on my bike and riding, you know. They don't care about nothing. They just mob out. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I see that.
Super dope.
You want to add anything to that?
Man, bike life, ho.
Here. You guys are all born and raised in Stockton, or what?
No.
I am. Them, no.
Okay. Where you guys from?
I'm from, I was born and raised out in the Bay. Okay. And, my freshman year, I moved down to SoCal, and then in '96 I moved back. Okay. And pretty much been here since '96, and I feel like everything I try to do for our city. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I have been here for my whole life, even though I haven't. You know, but I cater to my city. I love my city, bro. Like,
you've been here long enough, bro.
25 years.
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, Castro Valley.
Okay.
And I've been in Stockton since 2000.
Yeah, okay. For sure.
I've been out here for a minute.
That's what's up, bro. That's crazy.
It's a trap. You come and get stuck in it.
Well, the thing is, to me, it's like, I mean, because, you know, sometimes that could have a negative connotation, people getting comfortable and stuff, but I've lived in Florida, I lived in Indiana, I lived in the Midwest and stuff, a few places, and I even lived in SoCal, bro, and I don't know, I know I feel because I'm comfortable here, but at the same time, I really like it and appreciate here, and I think it's because it's cool that I know what I'm getting out of people and the mindset I'm getting out of most people from Stockton. It don't matter what race you are or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have a general idea of like where someone's coming from Stockton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you were born in the South Side. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like that. Even though like some people might not be comfortable with that, I'm like, I like it because I at least know. So I'm aware. You know what I mean? But most people are cool and stuff. Never want to. I mean, in Stockton, like I don't know. I don't like. I get it because there's like what is our not murder per capita but like crime rate or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm like, I see it, but I don't because a lot of times if you ain't really fucking with someone or acting outside of character,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really tight.
Stay away from the tweakers and real gangsters.
That's about it.
We be on our bike, man. We pull up anywhere. You know what I mean? Like we're out there showing respect. Because our city. So we treat our city with respect.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I just feel like I could pull up anywhere and not have a problem. So
hell yeah. That's what I was gonna ask you. So how long are these bike rides and shit, bro? If anyone wants to go out there.
We aim for like about a 4-hour to 20 mile.
But that's what like stops.
So
on average,
we'll do like a 20-mile ride.
Okay.
We try to put it like in a 4-hour window. Sometimes it's 5-6 hours. Just depends on like what we're doing, what the vibe is. Like we're out there Friday night messing around. We're all out there Friday night messing around. We're going to be out there till whatever. But nobody had a schedule. We just rode.
Yeah.
Oh, they put on 25 miles last night.
We do like our Sunday fun day, but we meet at 12. We roll at 1. We try to get back before 5, go do all our shit, and get back before 5. That way we kill up a 4-hour window, It's actually 5 hours because you sit around for an hour waiting for everybody to show up. But I mean, if we roll out at 1 o'clock, people are gonna start showing up at 1 o'clock. So we have to have that little hour window gap. And it's cool too. It lets people mingle and get ready, and
that's where you start building community.
And we meet downtown at the pit across from the movie theater there, and it's pretty dope to watch everybody just go down in the pit and practice their abilities. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a little kid trying to do some shit that he can't do, or an adult out there doing something that they haven't learned. But by the end of the session, they're usually doing what they were trying. It's pretty dope to watch everybody progress right there.
Yeah, you're just in that spot, and then the next time you show up.
People go riding by on bikes.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. I was telling
Were they?
Yeah, bike life went by right now.
Right over there. And he teaches like wheelie class too.
You got wheelie class?
Yeah, I got a little wheelie program I do.
And his wife, she's sponsored by SE Bikes also, and she teaches the wheelie class for the girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because she's getting it like nothing too.
When's the wheelie class?
I do it on the third Saturday. Usually, I've actually, I hate to say it, but I've missed the last few Saturdays based upon just being out of town for the weekend and doing some other stuff. And so I've been offering, just so everybody knows, I've been offering, private lessons at the shop. They can just come over, and so I've been pulling in some kids and some adults, and they'll come over and I'll give them a little hour lesson or whatever, just give them my time and show them what I think, even if it's 10 minutes or whatever. But this little boy, Alan, he's been on the bike for a minute. We gave him a bike. Our other buddy, Ali from Shine Details, gave him a bike. And he's been on these 2 bikes. And we've been watching him go from this little boy riding a bike to like a young man. And he's still a little boy, but he's really changed his attitude, his way of thinking. He's very respectful. He's out there with his family, his cousins, his uncle, his dad, his brothers. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty dope to watch him come out there. And then now he's trying to wheelie. So I gave him a little hour lesson the other day. I did a little live video on him because I want people to see, like, people are actually progressing, He went from not wheeling to learning.
And how old did you say?
He's 11.
Damn.
And what's crazy is a lot of people use the bike just to get out there to lose weight.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you guys about.
And then
exercise.
And we get these heavy people showing up, right? And next thing you know, bro, they're like doing wheelies, they're bunny hopping curbs.
Damn.
I got a huge inspiration. Hard Body Bigs.
Yeah.
This dude, bro, like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Check him out on YouTube. Hard Body Bigs.
Yeah, for real. Check him out, for real.
Oh yeah.
He's a beast.
He's a beast,
He's
bro.
from right here in Stockton.
He's a big boy.
How big he used to be, or is he still big?
No, he's still big. but he lost weight though.
He lost about 75 pounds
but
on the
this
bike.
dude's bunny hopping. This fool doing tricks, wheelies, peg work, fucking whatever you can think of. You know,
it's pretty dope. And he's lost hella weight on
high ass obstacles.
That's what's up.
And it's really changed his way of thinking too. Like, you know, like not saying that he was doing anything crazy or bad or whatever, but like now he's like super positive and he's like worried about the next ride and trying to focus on his bike, and his bike game is on point too. He's got all kinds of bikes.
So that was the one thing I brought up actually in the in that documentary that Aaron's trying to do is a sense of community and everything, because like I had like, you know, sports was my thing, you know, right, baseball and stuff, and a lot of like famous like sports, like Shannon Sharp always says, like, I don't miss the practices, sometimes I don't even really miss the game, but know what I miss? That locker room. And the same thing with that, you know what I mean, with this, like even if someone's just barely getting exercise and someone's not doing wheelies, like when you, like how you said, like when people were talking at the beginning of all that and stuff, you know what I mean, like when you're just locked up in your room all day, you know what I mean, just on Twitter and shit, you know, it fucks with your mind, bro. And if you're actually out there with people to see how people really are, see actually things in words and context and stuff like that, it builds you have a better perspective, you know what I mean?
Me and Dank used to give these kids money to get off their video games.
Yeah, for real.
For real, bro. Like, just here's $20, quit playing the video game. I mean, it worked for a little while, but that money went away and that game was still there. You know, they were right back at it.
For sure.
No lie. But you know, the bike thing too, like it allows a lot of people to see the world, you know, like different, you know, like, dude, we ride in San Diego, we ride in LA, he went and rode in Seattle, you know, we went and rode in Miami, you know what I mean? Our next destination, we're trying to go ride in Puerto Rico,
so
and
like what
Hawaii.
you with other like bike crews?
They just have like somebody that just helps to ride out in their city, and we all just kind of
show up.
However,
there's a big one coming up on the 21st of August in Santa Cruz. And that one's like once a year thing. It's like huge. It's like everybody waits for it, and there's always like thousands of people that go.
And you know, Santa Cruz people just go there because it's Santa Cruz.
You
know what I'm saying? Like,
they take all these beautiful bikes out there.
Yeah, they ride their bikes there. They're there.
We take over the whole town.
That's where you see the most smiles. Though,
all the motels, all the the whole boardwalk, all the restaurants. Like, it's crazy to think that like the police don't want us there on our bikes, but then on the backside of the coin, you're looking at the money that was spent and laid out across the table, and they don't even really consider that thought. You know what I mean? And
they don't. And our things, or they don't care.
Our things are like an event, bro. You know what I mean? Like a orchestrated event. I mean, this shit goes off without a hitch. There's a certain way of a program, and we've sat back. All of us have sat back and watched these people how they fucked up every time, and we're like, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna do that. And we focus on not doing that.
So wait, are you just talking about like people in the past, or
no, just other rides that have like people will throw rides and something will go bad at the ride, and we'll be like, oh no, we're not gonna pick on nobody or say nothing.
Have a ride with like no ride leader. You know, no one knows where they're riding.
We just talk about like the positivity of like what we learned from seeing people mistakes, and that's what's been huge to us.
You learn in life. What I was gonna say, so what are like, okay, we talk a lot of positive stuff. What are some of like the bad or worst times or whatever that you guys probably learned from, even whether it's in your own bike group or some other thing you joined? Like, what are some of the
I got a great example.
Keep going.
Super great example.
Yeah.
Vacaville, California.
Vacaville.
Yeah.
I used to play a lot of tournament baseball.
So don't ever ride your bike in Vacaville, California.
Do not.
They don't like you. They don't like me.
JD and his son, basically, and my wife, got fucking put to the ground at gunpoint for riding our bike on the sidewalk the way we're supposed to ride.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there was like this ride going on. They had like this huge chase, and there was like these I want to say like about a 13 or 14-year-old little boy in front of the ride, and I had no idea. Like, people post these rides, and we go to them because we want to promote other people's ride, and we want them to come ride with us. So we go out of town all over. We just tread wherever.
That's actually good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we go out there, we pull up, and, you know, I got the SE bus, so I pull up in the bus, and it's a big deal. We're giving out stickers and bullshit, you know, freebie stuff, and then we get out on the ride, and come to find out, this little kid, as soon as the cops pull up, the cops are like, hey, hold up, boom. they took off.
Those kids?
Yeah, so the whole ride took off, right? And I was like towards the back randomly, and I looked over and my wife's right there doing a wheelie, and JD's right there with his kid, and I was like, bro, let's go home. I told JD, let's go home. He's like, yeah, that's the best thing for us. And we never even stopped riding, right? We just kept riding down the sidewalk, and the cops chased every kid there, and all the kids were running everywhere. We just kept mobbing our bikes like it was nothing. We went to the next sidewalk. We're right in front of the dealership, like downtown, like nice. Like we're clearly not doing nothing wrong, and the cop just comes sliding up on the sidewalk up to us, busts out his gun, puts his kid just instantly like. I don't know if he peed himself or not, but he had like a panic cry attack. Like we had to like cop. I was like. To the cop, I was like, bro, you got to do your job, but hold on, let's get this kid settled. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, you're right. You know, he did. It was cool. And then they let us go, but we didn't do nothing wrong. So you know, but it was crazy, bro. Like this chase went on. It was crazy. Cops are everywhere, and next thing you knew, like we're at gunpoint. And we were the ones that were like, shoo, I ain't doing that shit.
And then we get to. And then we get to the spot where our vehicle's at, and they're just all right there, just like watching everyone, like the cops. And they're just like, y'all motherfuckers need to go.
Hey,
everybody was like trying to sneak away and shit.
The best part of it is my license had expired by like 15 days, right? And I'm over there loading my bike on the back. I pull up to my bus and I'm putting my bike on the back rack, right? And then the cop rolls up on his motorcycle and he's like, hey, Damon Dayton. I was like, yeah. I looked at him like, yeah, how do you know my name, right? He goes, if you get in that thing and try to drive it away, your license is expired, I'm having it towed. I was like, oh no, brother. I looked at him, I was like, oh no, brother, I got a bad back. My wife drives. I just got off my bike doing a wheelie. I said, Connor, my girl got in, we drove away. I was like, but I mean, we still weren't doing nothing wrong, but my license was expired.
But just that gives them a reason.
It just expired, you know what I mean? Not like I had suspended or nothing, you know what I mean? It's just
especially you can't even go to the DMV right now either. So it's like, what the fuck?
I know.
Have y'all got any license?
I do.
I feel like no one even talks about it.
I do.
Like it's like a few months it's mandatory.
Mandatory to do anything.
You can't fly or nothing.
My regular one expired on my birthday, so I had to get one anyway. So I got the real one.
You got it lined up perfectly. Because mine, like, if we didn't have to mandatory, I could go another year or something. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, damn, I gotta figure that
timeline.
Shit. Bro, I'm trying to fly somewhere soon, bro.
Yeah, me too.
So bikes, bro. Like, so, like, what, like, out of bikes, like, do you get out of it, like, now to keep doing it? Besides just, like, the kids and, like...
Shit, my girl likes it now. And my son loves it now, you know what I mean? And fucking... It's fun. Like, I'd rather leave the house with my girl and my son when I ride, you know? But if not, I'm gonna go crazy then. I'm trying to wheelie out there and everything, you know? But
for me, it's pure satisfaction. Like, no matter what, whenever I'm on my bike, I just get my mind into another spot.
All the bullshit goes away. You know what I mean? Nothing else matters. I'm on my bike. I'm getting it.
That's what I'm like wondering. So what keeps you that joy to keep doing it and everything? Because obviously, like, some people, especially maybe some people who are just getting introduced to the group and stuff, they're like, oh, but like, what keeps you going? Because I also thought like you guys all have your own style and perspective and stuff, but like through your bike, you know what I mean? You can kind of show your personality.
Express yourself.
That's what I took out a lot about it too. Because I'm like, I mean, you guys can see this room and like how I dress or whatever, and I'm like, that would be like tight to trick out a bike. You know what I'm saying? Like that for real. Like
that's what's cool is everybody builds their bike the way they want. Like you could get a bike,
colors.
You could get the same red bike the other dude bought at the store, right? But you're gonna take it home and paint it and do your thing and put the bars on, swap the wheel, rims, tires, whatever you like, your way. You know what I mean?
That's my shit. Stock, nothing stock. Like you can't have a stock bike.
And I'm different. I like all the stock shit. I love the stock shit.
He gets all my stock shit.
I love the stock shit. I really
kind of like that. I'm kind of like the both between you guys, like with my car or some shit like that. Like I got like a super truck, but
I like stock shit on my car.
It's just all stock.
Nothing stock.
But I'm like, I kind of want to start adding some shit. That's because some new springs or some shit.
Hey, I wanted to fall back on something you said about the locker room. So, I got like a Volkswagen shop. I've been there about 20 years, and I've been doing my thing over there forever. And I've been really focused hard on like helping the youth and helping the community. And we've kind of, all of us here have built like what we refer to as headquarters at my shop.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a locker room. And that's what I was going to tell you. Like, when we're in the locker room, we're like, we're hearing like what our team's saying. And, you know, like, it's a trip because the kids will be over there talking about something, about, you know, this other kid doing a wheelie, how he did it. And the other kid will be like, man, I've seen how he did it, you know. And, like, they're starting to, like, learn off somebody else doing it. And they're trying to better their game so they can go out there and fuck with dude. And they don't look like an idiot rolling next to him. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope to watch how the kids grow out of my shop. We call it headquarters.
Even like just like the social skills and being able to like those things, even it's just like just talking about a wheelie and everything, in the future you're going to be able to better express yourself to someone else about how you feel or your thoughts and stuff like that at a younger age, because some of those people, like, they don't think it's a big deal, but I'm like, it is, bro. Like, if you're not constantly expressing yourself, how are you going to be able to do it when you get older? You know, it's like it just comes.
A lot of these kids just lost a whole year of interaction with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So all their, people skills, you know, whatever, they're lacking in that. They had nothing going on. Other than riding their bike or hanging out at home with mom. You know?
Yeah, exactly. How'd you guys do during quarantine?
Great.
I did good.
Everybody
my whole life changed during quarantine for the better. It was awesome.
Everything, you know, like, we just kind of, it's weird, I hung this little chain up at the shop, and I call it my quarantine chain. It's like this bright yellow chain. It goes right there in front of the door, right? And I had that chain up for like 3 weeks maybe at the most. And I was just like, I got tired of looking at my boy like, you got the shit, nigga? You got the shit? What you got?
Hey, you roll your own blood. I'm not smoking with you.
You got that COVID. Fuck COVID, man. Let's live our life, bro.
Somebody sneeze or cough, you look at them like, motherfucker, you got the shit.
Has anyone got COVID? I've never got COVID.
No, luckily, bro.
I did. I was like, nigga, I know I got it. I tested. I got like 3 tests and I never got it.
My girl got both her shots, though.
Yeah, I got
she's a school teacher for the autism.
Okay.
So she has to.
Yeah.
And then her sister, husband, and both kids got it.
Yeah.
My sister and my nephew got it.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
One of my uncles passed away to it the beginning of the year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it's real, you know, but I'm just glad that, like, you know, I try to stay safe, or in my immune system, you know, I work out every morning too, you know, I try to eat better too, so maybe that's it, you know, helping me.
I mean, being out in the sun too.
Yeah, being out, riding, always, active.
Being active, I think, is huge.
Do you guys have like any pushback or anything from like getting together and stuff?
In the beginning, yes, kind of. Remember they pull up on us at the skate park? They're like, you guys got to stay 10 feet apart from each other. Put on your mask.
The cops used to chase us on the microphone, like, go home. You're not supposed to be outside. Like, what do you mean? We're riding our bikes outside.
It says we could be outside on bikes. It said it on the news.
It said you could be on bikes and you could ride and you could walk and all that stuff.
I think that's the time that things really turned for us, because the cops would pull up, and I'd just tell all the boys, like, look, if the cops pull up, just yell my name. I'm gonna go talk to them. That way they get used to talking to one guy. And then I was like forcing my phone number on each one, right? So if they had an issue, they could call me. And instead of sending a bunch of cop cars out, call me, tell me what we did wrong, and I'm gonna fix it before you even can get here.
Be accessible.
Right. So they call me, you know, hey man, you guys are at the park over there. I'm like, yep. We're here. Okay. Well, we got 2 music reports and multiple bicyclists in the road. I'm like, all right. Well, we're leaving right now. And I got off the phone. I was like, let's go. We rolled out. Like, even if they did show up, we were already gone, and I fixed the problem before they could even get there.
That's fucking awesome.
So that's COVID actually did that for us. Because now they'll call me. I'll be in LA, bro. Some ride out doing some crazy ass shit with SE, big shit, right? Motel, all the whole 3-day whatever. Stockton PD will call me. Hey Damon, what's going on? How much? How you doing? Hey, you guys over on Hammer and Bianchi? No. Today, unfortunately, I'm not on the ride. But what's going on? Oh, well, we got multiple calls of bicyclists in the roadway. I'm like, all right, I'll fix it for you right now.
And then boom.
So I'll just call somebody that's in the clique and be like, bro, you guys gotta go. There's somebody over there acting a fool right now. They're in the back. They got 5 calls already, and then I'm down in LA. Dank and JD fix the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what's cool. Is like we got each other to work off of and vibe off of, and like he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, he's doing his thing, but we're all doing the same thing. You know what I mean?
Man, someone should do a documentary about y'all.
Hey, for real.
Bike life went crazy for COVID. Like COVID, everyone was like, bam, and all of a sudden you couldn't buy bikes anywhere.
There was like nothing to do for everybody.
Our rides exploded.
Bike life's real now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. We're like at 500 people every Sunday. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Like it's just crazy, and there's like everybody and no matter which way direction you look, somebody's having a good time, you know. Like somebody wants to be there, and they're there with people they want to be there with. You know what I mean? Like it's all love. Like it's dope as fuck, bro. Like you should definitely pop out. We got a bike for you, bro. SC bike. Hop on that 29 and ride. You know.
I was on another podcast, and the dude said that he wanted to do a moving podcast on the bikes.
That'd be cool.
And like set up a camera on his bike, set up a camera on my bike, and be on the ride and do like a documentary style podcast and check in like every 15 minutes for like a 3-minute segment.
Yeah, as long as your camera was set up, I could think it could work. And to me, it's the only thing I'm thinking about is the vocals. It's like you have to mic up.
You would have to mic up for sure. Yeah,
definitely. That's what we do.
Hold like a thing, like one of these other. I can't remember like interfaces and stuff on it. You can't because it's like holding it and shit. You'd have to like
we put it in the shirt. And we'll put a little like a cotton swab over it. That way it doesn't pick up the ground noise.
Yeah. Because I've done that. That's why. That's how I ended up being back in this room. Because I was like, bro, I was going like to people's places and all this shit, and it's like, damn, it's so hard.
Any background noise sucks.
Yeah. But that would be dope. That would be cool. But I definitely want to now come. I need to get a bike and fucking.
I got a bike, bro.
We'll bottle up tomorrow.
Anytime.
You could come check out his spot too, bro. It's like a museum, bro. Like
let's do the next one. Next Sunday. Because this one I already planned. I got boxing and shit.
Oh yeah.
You guys said it's 4 hours, right, or whatever.
Yeah, we meet at 12, right out at 1, and we done by about 5. Yeah.
Let's do that. Just so I'm not trying to rush your.
For sure. We could definitely make that happen.
I'll come through and shit. Just to like, I like to experience.
But like, even if you just got time one day, just stop by and visit him at a shop. You know,
check out that picture.
Yeah, he's on the magazine cover.
Yeah, that's the Volkswagen magazine.
Oh, can you send me this?
That's all his bikes right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not even all his bikes. That's some of his bikes.
So let's go into that. Like, what got you into bikes and everything?
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, and my brothers pretty much got me into Volkswagens and bicycles as a youth, you know?
Yeah.
And it's sad to say, but like I always was pretty much cheated from the bikes because if I had a bike that rode and one of my brothers didn't, they took it. And I had to fix some other shit, you know what I mean? So I was always having, raggedy bikes, which was cool. I think it really made me a great bicycle mechanic.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I'm a step above most bike mechanics just because of that, you know?
Yeah.
Not to try to knock anybody or whatever, but like I've had every scenario right there on the side of the road and had to fix it to get home, you know?
Yeah.
Which has been a huge benefit now, you know?
What about you? What got you into bikes at first?
As a kid, just riding bikes around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Mobbing to school, like that was like my school was like literally it was like uphill both ways. So we could like ride down a hill and then up a hill. Like, it was cool.
Yeah. JD?
So I've been riding since a kid too. Man. My mom said I was like 3 years old on her 21 speed girls frame bike on that little fucking dip, bro. Riding. I was one of them bad old kids you see out there in the streets with no shirt on, just going, look at that bad motherfucker
with the down bar flipped out.
Yeah, I've been riding since hecka young. I've always been into all different bikes though, like lowrider bikes. Good mountain bikes, whatever. BMXs, 20 inches back then. Yeah, the nice 20-inch. You was the man.
Yeah, I can't remember what
I didn't know about SCs back then.
Was it Black Diamond or Black something?
Diamondback.
No, it wasn't Diamondback because I remember.
It was a Diamondback, but Black Diamond though. I bet
something like that. I just know it was like a black one Diamond, but a BMX bike, and I just remember that. I'll remember forever. Like I was like, yo, because like when you guys talk about it, I'm like, damn, bro. Like for like 2-3 years. That's all I did was ride my bike, bro. Just all around Spanos, all around. That was the one thing I could do as a kid was just like, I could ride my bike anywhere over here and shit. And I'm like,
I used to live out south and come visit my aunt over there in back of Hammer Skate. When Hammer Skate was up,
Yeah.
So
you guys remember Hammer Skate?
Hell yeah. That was my spot.
That was the spot, bro. So I could get to the spot,
I used to be on my bike though, man. I'm telling you, back then we was pushing north to south, east to west, everything, crazy, man. And we're still doing the same
every
thing.
Day,
just as an adult and with a bunch of more people who are cool as shit too,
It's so crazy how it just transcends and keeps going longer and longer into your life and shit.
Yeah. But now it's actually good for us because we're getting older and it helps our heart. It helps.
You guys are gonna be able to pass this on to somebody else, bro. You don't think there's gonna be some other person.
We've been passing it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Real talk.
Yeah, hell
it's so big you can't stop it.
We go to other cities and put people on.
Yeah, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger.
It's crazy. I was gonna tell you about that. Like every time we go to another city, I'll see them doing something wrong, like at a ride out, and I'll be like, "Hey, get to the right!" You know what I mean? I'll start yelling, and I feel like.
Bro, taking over.
Calm down, bro. You're not even home. Why are you fucking with these dudes? I just like to be real.
And most people are gonna respect that anyway.
Yeah, usually they do, but
like,
sometimes I feel weird though. I'm like, oh my bad.
Trying to take over and shit. And just the safety for the kids. We want it, so we help out.
Let's go into something different. Let's go into music, bro. Music, like, cause I do music. A lot of this like shit started with music and stuff and everything. You guys are in music videos, pulling up into music videos and shit and everything. So when you guys are on your bike rides, does someone ever blast music and shit and play it?
Man, yeah,
that's what I'm
guessing. Bump boxes all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Proud, man. I brought bump box to the bike life.
What kind of music is usually playing? It's random.
Everybody plays something different. You know what I mean? One dude will be playing Spanish music. One dude will be playing like some soft country. One dude will be playing rap. The next dude will be playing R&B. It's
crazy.
all out there. Oldies, like every group.
I would just assume that music would have to be a big deal.
And I say that, like, let's just say if there's 100 people on the ride out, there's probably 8 to 12 bump box backpacks. Like an ultra backpack with the bump box bag. Slapping. And they're out there rolling, you know what I mean? And every one of those dudes have a different genre of music.
Yeah. Have the bump box people contacted y'all?
Oh yeah, they fuck with us. They fuck with us, bro. They fuck with us all. They're from Stockton.
I actually ride him. They sponsor me.
Okay,
yeah. He's sponsored by Bumbox. I'm just a Bumbox model.
Yeah, he is.
Feel me? But you got 1 million views on TikTok, nigga. What is it?
No, that was 29.4.
Excuse me?
Yeah. 29.4. That's where it's at right now.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. How
we just shot another one yesterday. Me and Drex Lee. With all the bump boxes. I took all my bump boxes.
Nice. How many you got? Like 4 or something?
Myself, I have like 4 or 5. My kid has 1. My other kid has 1.
So
and
you have 4
my
or
wife
5,
has 2.
And then your wife, so that's like 8, 9.
But we got like pagers, and then we got they make the necklace ones.
Yeah,
and then we
got
so
many different options.
But those count to me, even if they're small, those count because there's some motherfuckers loud. If you guys, I don't know if y'all saw in the garage, I have one too, and that shit's fucking loud as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Like when I'm on the ride,
I seen your little graffiti ultra out there.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, the ultra.
I was like, okay, little graffiti over there too.
I just be slapping my pager like on my neck.
That's just loud.
Because everybody be with their backpacks.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, no, I don't like that song. Let me turn on my song.
Yeah. I feel it, bro. Here's a question. You guys can all pick. Maybe, because I ask every guest this question. you got a 50,000 people stadium. You know what I mean? And what would be the acts, 3 to 5 acts you guys would have at that? So say if like you guys are gonna have a big ass bike cruise, and then at the end of this bike cruise is a fucking concert. You know what I mean? Who would be there? Who would you think should be there, bro?
Concert,
music.
Any band?
They
can be live.
Don't ask B-Dank. He's gonna tell you.
Grateful Dead, the Beastie Boys, and Wu-Tang Clan.
Boy, I'm with them on that, boy.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
You get the hippies, the gangsters, and then like hip hop all in one.
The whole little clue.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Have you seen Wu-Tang Clan perform?
Oh yeah, a couple times.
Wu-Tang's,
I DJ'd for Ghostface Killah twice.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
B-Dank's like the ganja man. You feel me? Like there's hella reggae.
I used to have like a reggae sound system.
They always give him shout outs in their music. Like he has so many music.
$100,000 in dub plates talking about B-Dank the ganja man.
What? Wait, say that again? What was it?
$100,000 in dub plates. So like a dub plate is like name any artist from Jamaica, any artist that does any music. They take one of their songs, chop it up into a special about you or me or whatever.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Pretty tight. Check me out on SoundCloud.
Better down shit. That make more sense. Anyone else? You want to add anyone else to that concert?
Oh, the music. Oh man, dude, no cap. I love music out here. You feel me?
Yeah. I say local artists.
Local artists. I like Price. Amaze the illest. He's hella dope. My little Cuddy Stack, Seago. But you know,
they be going to the rides too. Amaze be going to the rides too.
Fucking, I love E40, bro. Fucking, I Am Sue. He make dope ass music. P-Lo.
Yeah, P-Lo.
You know, like he does the beats and he raps. You know what I mean? So, I think those would be sick. I Am Sue, 40, and P-Lo. That's a party right there.
That's a whole ass party.
That's a party. Slap some Neff in there.
Some Method Man?
Neff.
Oh, Neff the Pharaoh? Yeah, Neff the Pharaoh's tight. I like him a lot too.
They got that party music, you know? It's like, you want to have fun, bump that shit.
Honestly, I'd like to see Snoop come to Stockton.
Damn. That would be sick.
Like, I know it's possible too.
Yeah.
It ain't like it's out of reach.
No.
I'm sure he's already been in this town. Maybe not to perform,
and not to try to blow it up, but Bumbox is about to make a big move right here in town right now.
Yeah.
People don't even know it. We've been having that event center with no name on it, and there's about to be Bumbox event center.
What event center?
Downtown, at the Port Stadium.
That one right there.
The whole
the arena or whatever.
The arena, it's gonna be Bumbox Arena. It's gonna have the name on the building, and they're gonna put on.
Bumbox is for real.
They're gonna put on like a quarterly events.
UFC.
Quarterly events there, and it's gonna be like big concerts like Snoop.
They should definitely do that, bro. They can cash trades. You know, everybody will show up. If it's good, Stockton will come out, bro.
Hey, Stockton's a port city. That's what people don't understand. Like, it's an industrial city. We're right in the middle. We call it the hub. Like the OG, like one of the OG names to Stockton. And back in the wagon wheel days, this town was called Hub City.
Yeah.
And the reason why is they'd come here on their wagon wheels and get all their hub fixtures rebuilt. And like people would come to our city on a piece of wood with 3 wheels, dragging a piece of wood into town, and they'd get here, they'd fix their wagon, and they'd head back up into the hills toward Reno or wherever they're going, right? So Hub City was like a huge thing, and like it stayed around thick until like the late 70s, and then it kind of disappeared because all the older dudes got old and grew up and didn't use the word no more because they pass on or whatever. But for a long time,
4 names for a town: Hub City, Tulleyburg, Mudville, Stockton.
It's crazy.
Mudville's hard.
It's crazy though. You know what I mean? Like it's evolved into what it is.
Yeah, and people don't understand
we're 2 hours from anything almost, bro.
That's why I like it, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
huge.
Like, I love the Bay Area, but at the same time, I want to live out there. I love visiting. Sacramento's tight to go check it out, but it's right, you know what I mean?
Everything's close.
Yeah.
There's nothing like home, though.
It's nothing like, I don't know. It's so
There's no place like home.
Alright, well, let's close this up, bro. We're about like almost, at least 45 minutes, bro. So what do you guys want to close out with or anything? Of just
man, don't forget, man.
what's up with the shirts?
Oh yeah,
too?
check me out. Party Animals Clothing. You feel me? I do exclusive clothing.
Oh, okay.
It's party ANMLZ _ on Instagram. I brought a bunch of little different samples. You feel me? I just do exclusive.
That's what's
My
up.
boy Damon out here too. He got the Damon shirts. He didn't bring none, but
Nah, I didn't bring them. I got them though.
you feel me?
Hell yeah.
We out here though. We out here. Party Animals, man. Check me out. Exclusive clothing.
I'm gonna have to get one before you leave, bro.
Yeah. What size are you?
I'll do a large.
Yeah.
I'll do large,
Look
extra
at,
large.
Look, large right there.
I don't even know.
What do you like to drink, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's the shirt too. That's the design on the shirt.
Right
Also.
here, what does it say? You
gotta fight for your right to party.
I'm doing this for the Beastie
I already
Boys.
knew.
You already know, bro. You see the I got the Beastie Boys album on there, bro.
I already knew.
First piece of music I ever bought, Beastie Boys' License to Ill.
Yeah, that's
Set.
so hard.
Third
You got
grade.
cassette. I got the fucking CD, but yeah, that shit's, bro. I love that fucking album, bro. License to Ill, bro. Some cool white boys. But you said the shirts. Go keep going.
Oh, I do sticker kits for bikes, bike decals. You can hit me up at Stickerman J. And I do a little digital art too, you know, just hit me up.
That's what's up.
You know, let's get it. We riding bikes, we helping out kids. I do movies at the park, you know, like we do a lot for the community, so
What he forgot to say is community. Community.
yeah. Because it takes a village. I don't do all this nothing by myself.
None of us do.
Nothing. Nothing is by myself. I always got a team behind me, so
Yep.
you feel me? That's how you make it happen.
Hell yeah.
Yep, I do everything. I mean, not even to try to sound like that, but
Jack of all
I'm
trades.
a
Mechanic.
I'm a mechanic. First and foremost, I'm a family man. You know, I have a family. I have a grandkid. I got my daughter. I got my wife, and my immediate bike life family is huge to me. So I'd like put a lot of effort out to my family and make sure that everybody's good. I like to work on people's bikes. I like to work on people's cars.
Okay,
I got a Volkswagen shop that I've been having for 20 years. I basically work on bikes on the side, just kind of get people rolling because I don't like to see them disabled on a bike. I got merch. I sell merch. Sponsored by the bike company.
Yeah,
I got the SE bus. I'll be mobbing out everywhere. And I got my boys with me.
Shout out your sponsors.
And Port City Wheelie Crew has been, a huge inspiration to the whole entire bike life. We put these kids on and told them to do their own thing, and they've taken this name and built this name and built this page and ran away with it, and we've just kind of been jumped on board with them. I got multiple bike sponsors. I got SE Bikes. I got a Night Bike Co. I got Crush Gloves. I got ODI. I got
goddamn.
I'm drawing multiple blanks, but I got a lot of people that are back behind me.
Bumbox.
You know, Bumbox. Like I said, Bumbox has been a huge part of my life. Inspiration. I go in there, and every time I leave there, I learn something. Every time I leave there, I feel like I gained some huge interest in life. You know, so I got a lot of people. I got my boys that are always with me. My soul supporters. I got multiple different friends in different cities that are badass people, and I just appreciate everybody that I have behind me and everything that we got going in this city.
That's what's up, bro. Be Dank.
What's up? Sorry, man. I'm irate Sunday morning. It's early. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. Shout out to my pin company, Dank Pin Co. on Instagram.
On point.
I'm gonna have to, before you keep going, my bad, dude, I'm gonna have to interview you guys all individually too.
Check me out. I can turn your logo, any design, into custom hat pins, dab tools, coins, keychains, anything made out of metal.
Anything.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my girl. yeah, bike life, motherfuckers. See y'all on Sunday, fun day.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just want to say too before this, just I don't really usually do that. I always give it to the floor to the guests and shit. But I want to say this was awesome shit. These are the type of interviews and shit that make me want to keep doing this and keep going stronger and like, ooh, how are we gonna do this best? And I'm definitely gonna have to hit you guys up individually and do one too.
Yeah,
bro. Because it's like I'm like, there's so much more, but let's keep it short and sweet. We gotta keep it good. It's a good time right now. We can enjoy the rest of our days, but I'm definitely gonna have to hit you guys back up and do this. And I'm also definitely next Sunday I'm gonna join that shit.
Oh, that's dope, man. He'll even let you pick a bike, bro.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, no lie.
All right, well on that note.